What is up, everyone? Guys, I have a lot of updates I want to give y'all, so check this out. Look at that. This is the Cthulhu Murders print book. This is the paperbacks. We officially got them in 2 days ago. Super excited to have this book completed. Just waiting on the hardcovers and like some acrylic standees and keychains, and after that we're gonna get these books out to you, the backers. Very excited. You know, new type of genre that I wanted to try out with that book. Another book that we've got that we're getting very close to finishing, maybe we'll finish that book tonight, is Bullet Assassin Living in a Fantasy World. I'm currently gray toning the pages. Chapter 2 is already 50% done in terms of line art. So by the time we do the campaign, it will be 100% completed, which will be fantastic, honestly. But the next campaign that we do will be My Sexy Witch Academia Chapter 2. Once again, all the line art for that book is complete. We just need to gray tone it. Waiting to have these two books fulfilled, I think, before we pull the trigger on that, or at least the Cthulhu Murders. If we can at least get the Cthulhu Murders fulfilled first, then I think we'll do My Sexy Witch Academia. And then I'm plugging away at The Girl with the Mega Fist Volume 4. Very disgusting, honestly, that it's as late as it is. That is my fault. Note to self, I will never ever be doing a Girl with the Mega Fist book on Kickstarter until it's freaking 100% completed. That's going to be the rule. So, okay, this is just a late night stream. Who knows if anyone shows up? If not, it's totally fine. You know, you can watch it in the playback. But sit back, relax, put on some headphones. Maybe maybe you want to do some writing tonight, or whenever you're watching this, or maybe you just want someone to draw with. So let's listen to some music together, some chill lo-fi music, and let's get to some drawing. So we have 1, 2, if we can do these 3 pages of gray toning tonight, because these 2 pages right here are still being drawn because we were waiting. So if we can finish gray toning these 3 pages, we'll then reconfigure these 2 pages, and then, you know, who knows, maybe we'll end the stream. You know. And also, guys, I got this new mic. I just want to see what it does, man. All right. These pages are drawn, by the way, by Tommy Ardiccia. We work on Bullet Assassin together, and he also does the book My Sexy Witch Academia with me. We have Colin Lamping here and Mrs. H. Congrats to Mrs. H, by the way, on winning 3rd place with her daughter for the Lumbento competition. That's freaking awesome. We will be digging deep. And how are you doing, Colin Lamping? breaks. Yeah, it's good to take breaks. It's good to take breaks. I think breaks are healthy when making comics. Keeps making you want to make them. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. In fact, I think I know I've been working on the girl with the Mega Fist for like 2-3 years straight, and I think once I'm finished with Volume 4, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. Need to do something new, which I already know what that new thing will be. Just gotta finish it. I just gotta finish my current projects first. So this is the point in the story. I should probably turn this volume down a little. We're gonna be talking. So this is the point in the story where Akari, basically at this point, she's learned about the world. She kind of understands the quote-unquote conflict that is going on in this world between at least currently the humans and the goblins. And there are, by the way, we explore a lot more races in this world in future issues. But just for this one, at this point, she already understands the conflict of the world, and you know, I don't know if saying that she doesn't really care is the best, but you know, she's still pissed off that, you know, her former employer killed her. And so now she's learned, she's met the lead goblin. Like, she knows who he is, what he's about, and she uncovers something about him that, you know, we don't know if he knows. And so because of it, this puts her in this massive rage. And so she just goes on this massive, it's not really a killing spree because the goblins were going to kill her. So she's freaking shooting them the crap. And then, you know, if we look up to here, you know, it's going to be like a click, click, click. She realizes she's out of bullets. So what does she do? She uses her rifle as a weapon. Hi, Chief. Little question for you. How often do you use reference? Dude, I use reference so much. And I use reference a lot, mostly for speed purposes. Whether that's taking pictures of myself to get the pose, you know, going on Pinterest, watching like a movie and, you know, taking a pause of a scene, maybe even reading some manga and watching some anime and going, okay, pause, screenshot. Heck, sometimes, you know what we do? Sometimes if we're like really like a pose, but we just can't nail it down, you know, we'll turn the opacity down and draw over it. And honestly, like, a lot of creators will go, ugh, like you're tracing, and they look down upon it and tracing, and, you know, tracing, you know, there's tracing like and passing something off as your own, and then there's tracing and you're doing it to learn like muscle memory. Because I've traced so many things at this point that like it gets to a point where you've traced it enough times that now you can do it by heart yourself. But yeah, I use reference a lot, and you shouldn't look. And if anyone says that you shouldn't, they're moronic, because reference is the best way to learn how to draw. It's the best way to get better faster, and it honestly helps you with the fundamentals even more. Like, even in they don't tell you to trace per se, but like in art school, what they'll do sometimes is they'll sometimes have you like recreate like a particular piece of art, and they do that so that you learn just like how they act, how the artist, you know, their thinking process and why they made the decisions that they did. And so, you know, we're not in art school, we're not getting graded, so there's no like rubric or like this is how you got to do it. And so a good way then that you can do it, especially if you're working digitally like me, is just, okay, let's put this in our drawing, you know, program. Let's turn off the opacity. Let's turn down the opacity of this particular work. And then let's just keep tracing it over and over until we like until we have the muscle memory of like, okay, this is how I do it. I don't need to trace anymore. Hopefully that answers your question. Gosh, my back's killing me. If I need to, we'll do a standing. Let's turn this into a standing desk. Thank you for the answer. I agree. There you go. Okay, there we go. You know, I don't give a lot of art advice. You'll never see me do like a, this is how you should do something with art, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm still learning. I make up a lot of it as I go. Like if our friend Ichthus was here watching, he'd be like, yo, why aren't you using the lasso tool? And we'd be like, we hate the lasso tool. Even though, like, if I learned how to get good with the lasso tool, we'd probably be done with this page by now. Normally my computer doesn't have a problem streaming and me drawing, but tonight it is struggling. Oh crap, Ichthus is here. He sees me not using the lasso tool. No, Colin, I don't do comics full time. You know, I did for like 6 months, and that was just a sexy way of me saying I'm unemployed. But like, we lived off of my comic money. We lived off of my comic money during that time. I don't know if I'm ever gonna, you know, I don't know if I'll ever do comics full time again. I didn't necessarily enjoy it when I did do it. You know, making money creatively is very difficult. Like, there's a lot of stress that happens if you're not, I don't know, prepared for it. And there's just I just, you know, I know sales and marketing. I understand those things. But like the whole soul, like business relying on you and whatnot and your creations, I don't know if I have the stomach for it, honestly. Like I don't know if I have the stomach for it. Okay, let's see. This looks good, but I want to show that there's rain. So yeah, I have a day job that I go to, and it's, you know, very cushy, very bougie. I like it a lot. I work with great people. I get really awesome opportunities. There's a lot of room for growth there, and a lot of room to make, like, funnily enough, like a shit ton of money. And the most important thing to me is my family. So a big thing to me is just like, will I be able to have enough to provide for my family and give my kids the life that I want them to have? You know, and even if comics doesn't ever provide me that, I'm still like, I'm a very creative person. I love writing. I love coming up with stories. I love drawing. And so even if, you know, this doesn't end up being like a full-time gig ever, I don't see myself ever like not making comics. I can see myself eventually like slowing down. I can see myself like not being so like intense on like, I've got to do this marketing and I've got to do this and I've got to be on these streams. I can see myself kind of just like eventually like not really being part of like the online community and just like, oh, like I just do this comic for funsies and that's that. Like right now, I'm having fun with the comics that I'm making, and that's what's important to me. It's just having a silly good time, making some good comics, and fuck everyone else who says otherwise. I liked your video, by the way, this. Dude, you would not like the entitlement of some creators who feel like they can be upset that I do a stream on my own channel and then come into my DMs and be like, I'm annoyed with you. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you in my DMs telling me that you're mad that I did a stream on my own channel? Like, grow up. Get your own channel. Freaking moocher. Yeah, it's been a crazy week, man. Like I've said, my goal this year, I don't know if I've said it here. I've said it on like my Patreon. But like my goal by the end of this year is to have like almost completely removed myself from the indie community. Like I don't really want to be here anymore. Like I want to hang out with the people that I want to hang out with, engage with, you know, you guys. But in terms of like, you know, there's all these other facets of the indie community. I'm kind of just like, I kind of just want to go away, do my own thing, not be bothered by anyone. All right, so we see now we have a problem. There's too much gray, which is fine. So we're gonna do this. Get some white in there. Gosh, man, this. It's so what's it called? How do I say this? It's lagging because I'm streaming, and I've never had this problem before, where like the okay, now we're gonna do this effect. Come on. Yeah, I'm genuinely a believer that drama does not sell comics. Well, drama does sell comics. Drama sells comics, but the thing is, like, you just have to ask yourself, like, okay, if I'm gonna do this whole drama sells comics, you know, your brand is the drama, And so the moment you don't have any drama, you essentially lose followers because you've cultivated a fan base who are like they're amped up, they're ready for the next battle, they're ready for the next attack. And so that can only last so long. Come on, man, what is happening? Alright. How's this page look? I think it looks great. Maybe I need to restart my Clip Studio Paint. Let's save it real quick. Quit. Maybe it needs to reboot. Okay, let's try to reload this. Let's see, let's answer this question. What's up, MSK? How you doing, man? Dude, once I'm finished fulfilling these 2 comics, I gotta come on your podcast again. I want it. I want that. Aries tries art. What is your favorite kind of comic? Action, comedy, drama, or something else? Dude, I like all kinds of comics. I like crime noir, like the stuff that like Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips does. I buy those. I also like a good action comic, but also like I'm a big fan of like slice of life or like romance. Like there's this webtoon called Maybe Meant to Be, and it's a romance slice of life, and dude, like I binge the crap out of that. Like it's such a fun book. And so to me it doesn't like I like a lot of different genres. Like if there's a good one, if it's a good story, it doesn't matter the genre typically, like I'm there for it. Alright, let's see if this is a little faster. Great, you guys just probably saw some tits. Alright. What's up, gamers? We got Marwin Mentis. How you doing? MSK, yo, indie comics is crazy. Dude. It's been crazy, but I feel like it's gone even crazier just within the last 3 months. I think it's gone even crazier. Dude, why is my computer so freaking slow right now? What's happening? Real quick. Every time I do something, and every time I press F, it takes me to a menu that I do not want. I don't have it programmed to do that. So, what is happening? This is what happens. I pressed one button, I messed up my workspace, decided, oh, I know, it's okay, I'll reset it, everything will go back to normal. False. I never saved the workspace that I had made, which was my bad. Okay, eyedropper. Okay, so it's just glitching. It's just glitching on me. Okay. Knock it off. Whoa. There we go. Yeah, they're like the drama right now is just so vindictive. It's very petty what's going on, especially with like the Eric July stuff, and like people who there are people who have just built their brand on just basically what, like, looking at what he does and then trying to discredit. Now, if you're like a commentator, like, to me, I'm like, that's fine, like, whatever. I think if you're a creator, though, and if you're gonna be that petty, I don't know, there's just part of me that's like, you got, I don't know, some kind of like mental illness that you need to, I don't know, address. Man, why my Clip Studio is so slow right now because we're streaming. Normally it's not like this. So yeah, and you know what? This drama just keeps getting more and more out of hand every year, and like for me, the problems that I have, the only drama that like I really ever have is like disagreements with creators. And you know, my hands are dirty. I've had my fair share of drama, and so like at this point, where I'm at is like if you have drama with me, I'm like, listen, go do comics your way. I'm gonna go do comics my way. Like that's just where I'm at right now. Like I'm not here to fight about you should be doing your business this way. Like, if you want to do your business your way, do your business your way. Just let me do my business my way. And that's that. If your business works for you, sweet. And if mine doesn't work for me, well, that's on me to fix it. But yeah, most of my quote-unquote problems that I've had are just creator to creator. And so my goal by the end of, well, hopefully in the next like 5 months, is to basically like eliminate myself from the typical indie sphere, go to uncharted territories, but they are like already charted territories. Basically, I just, you know, typically what you see with like indie creators is the following: make a comic, make a YouTube channel. The content on your YouTube channel is either drama content, content news, commentary, how to in terms of business, interviewing other creators where you guys are just all, you know, just doing all of the above, or like a how to make comics channel. And so I don't want to do none of that stuff. Entertains me really anymore. I don't watch any of that content, like the commentary channel content. I don't watch how-to content really, nor do I want to make any of that stuff. And so the content I want to make, the content I watch is completely different. The content that I want to make is completely different. So I have I have an idea, and once I'm done with The Girl with the Mega Fist Volume 4, I'm going to execute on that idea, and I know what's going to happen. I know that there's going to be indie comic critics who are like, this is so freaking stupid, or Tyler's a sellout, or like, this is gay. And, you know, the last time that creators said this about the content I made, I stopped doing it. And then I later realized, oh wait, that was the content that was like, quote unquote, growing my channel. And because I listened to my peers who typically they suck, they don't have your best interests, I should have kept doing that type of content, and I didn't. So now we're not going to listen, and we're going to just do the type of content that we want to do. This is so infuriating. What is happening? And people are going to be like, oh, Tyler's a hack. Or, Tyler, that's not what indie comics is. I'm going to be like, yeah, fine, whatever. I'm doing it. I'm doing this shit. I don't care. You know, all this year, all I've heard from creators is, you're not legit, you don't have passion, you don't like comics, you know, building an online business isn't vindictive of the real world, you're fake. And I'm like, you know what? Go do your own thing. I'm gonna go do mine. And if you don't like what I'm doing, then like stop watching. You know, like I'll get people message me like, you are like, stop tweeting the things that you tweet. I'm like, bitch. Stop tweeting the things I'm tweeting. Like it's the most baby thing I've ever heard. Hit that mute button. Also, or like, I just hit the mute button, but if you don't like what I say and you have a problem with it, challenge it publicly. What's happening is, especially this week, is people don't like what I say, and then they decide, you know what, I should, dude, this whole like glitching thing is pissing me off. Like, if you got problems, come on, I don't want to restart this again. Don't hit me up in the DMs. Like, stay your crap publicly. Dude, my brush is so slow. I've just gotta. Okay. Same, those people can't even pull 100 backers. Dude, I mean, some of them do, but even then, they're giving bad advice. Questions to anyone here. How do you handle drawing a mass of people in one panel like a crowd, or many corpses of dead enemies, for example? Draw. You know what I do? I'll show you. Not saying this is like a good way, but this is what I do. We'll go corpses. So you have your dead body. There's one. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you can maybe go like 8. Okay. So now you have all your bodies. What you do is this. Select them all. We'll copy and paste 4 times. And what you do is this. Gotta figure out who's in front. So these guys are in front. So they're in the back. So you go, okay. Look at the overlap. So we would just, and if this was already colored, it'd be even easier, honestly. And then we know that, okay, we'll put these guys as red. And we can see, okay, like, you gotta go, you gotta go. You've got to go, and then even right here, you've got to go. And then these people will be green. And like right here, you've got to go, you've got to go, you've got to go. Go to red real quick, you got to go, you got to go. Right here, get red out of here. And now you have a pile of bodies. And done. And if you like rotate them and skew them a bit, it helps. Thanks for the demo. You're welcome. I don't know if it helps or not, but that's what I would do. Gosh, it's a good thing we only have one more page after this. So I'm losing my mind. God, this is so slow. Look, hands. My hands are just going there because, like, the streaming software and my Clip Studio Paint is just not liking each other. Oh my stars, bro. Like I'm holding it right here, like, come on, give me something. Look at that, just waiting for it to do something, God. We've got CJ. Hail Tyler. Keep up the great work. Hey, thank you so much. Dude, I think Rain makes everything more epic, honestly. What they'll do as well. Oh yeah, go up. This. All right, I think this page looks great. Oh no, look at that. We missed a spot. Good. We're good now. Really? Dude, my computer's going crazy because do I have to update it? I hope not. Oh, frick, we're just showing boobs. I don't have the stomach to finish this last page right here on stream just because I'm so angry that the streaming software is doing this. So I'm just gonna chill real quick, get some things set up, and then we'll end the stream. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, that's all good. But yeah, for those of you who are just watching, guys, check this out. The Cthulhu Murders. Very fun, like, comic. What's cool about it is like you can actually be the detective. So like every panel, every like piece of dialogue could be part of a clue. We have like these kind of pages that like give you like the evidence, and then like you interrogate like the suspects, and then before we go to like the next section, it'll be like, this is an investigation checkpoint, and then you can decide, it'll ask you like, who is on the top of the suspect list according to the evidence so far, what evidence makes so-and-so the top suspect currently. And then you can go on this QR code. It'll take you to a website that'll like walk you through like the evidence so far and like who would be at the top. And then after that, you go to the next act where you go through some more, and then, you know, it stops once again, asks you some questions, and you get like this experience of like being a detective and whatnot. And I don't know. You know, it was a crazy idea. Maybe it works, maybe it didn't, but I wanted to try something new, have some fun, make a different kind of book than the typical book that I'm used to. Like I'm very used to doing like anime and manga style books with like people with like either doing supernatural stories, or like people with powers, and I wanted to do something different. Yeah. So, okay. Guys, thank you guys so much for being here, hanging out with me tonight. Probably next week. Probably won't do a stream next week. Because I'm just super busy, but I wanted to finish this book on stream. I'm gonna turn this stream off, finish the last page, and I'll then get the final two pages sent over to Tommy, and then he'll do them this weekend. But yeah, this book was wild. I came up with the idea 10 days later, hit up Tommy, and then we had like 4 pages made, and I did a Kickstarter. So like from the birth of this idea to like throwing it on Kickstarter was like 20 days, which is nuts. Probably even less. And look, we're almost done with it. Oh man, I also have Super Plumber Sisters. Let's see the progress on that one. Let's see how we're doing with Super Plumber Sisters really quick. I kind of took a break on that because I needed to get Cthulhu Murders done, and I needed to get what's it called? I needed to get Cthulhu Murders done. I need to get Bold Assassin done. Once I'm done with Bold Assassin, this is the next book we got to get done. Let's see where we're at on this. And then this week I also need to get the pencils of issue 3, chapter 3 to Irwin this week. I gotta do that. Okay, so besides 2 pages that are inked right here, oh, he's finished with he's finished with this whole book. Holy crap, I forgot. Irwin's finished with this entire book, the line art. I just need to put it in here. Yeah, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, Irwin's finished. I've got to do my part. Jeez. Got lots of gray toning to do. Yeah, after we do Super Plumber Sisters, I don't know what we're going to do next. I honestly don't know. Okay. Peace.